Hi guys, welcome in. We have our Perky Cup match today between Mega Soltan and WSA Active Black. In this match, there's no Root Riders and no Clone Spell. Good luck to both sides. Let's hit it again. Shave off a couple minutes off the edit. All right, our first attack will be coming in about 1 minute. Can you make a confirmation of what? Of the match? I can after. I can't do it right now. After this match, I can. I'll go into. You said it was in the Perky Cup, right? Versus Birds of Thunder, or yeah, Birds of Thunder. Just because the match is about to start, I don't have time right now. All right, guys, our first attack window is now open. I'm not sure which is Team A and Team B. I think Mega Soltan is Team B. Not positive, though. Here we go, Wolverine. And for WSA Active Black, coming with Super Witches. King has Spiky Ball, Earthquake Boots. Queen has Mirror and Frozen Arrow. Warden has Fireball Rage. RC has Hog and Haste. Here comes a Balloon and a Flame Clinger in at first base. Warden comes in on the other side at third. Balloon was there to trigger out any kind of Teslas or anything. Uses Invis. Lots of Invis. Fireball goes to the air defense. Oh, rip. Rip the Fireball. Gets the air defense and Ricochet Cannon. He wanted that. Monolith, Inferno, Bomb Tower. He wanted so much more value. Let's see how he can recover. Flame Flinger's going to do its thing going up towards second base. Sends in the Queen at second. Witches come in with Druids in between second and third. Draws up a Tesla Tower in between second and third. Looks like a little Tesla farm there. Super Wall breaks into the Expo compartment, into the core. Single targets locked on to the Larry. Draws out the enemy CC. Lots of archers come on out. Uses a poison spell. Earthquake Boots go. Give access to the core of the base, but not the Town Hall yet. Or he can get there from the left side of it. Town Hall is accessible. Has a jump spell in the core to get to the single. Defensive Poison Spell Tower pops. Brings in a baby behind the Flame Flinger at first base. Freezes the Town Hall and Monolith. Utilizes the jump spell. King went to Phoenix mode. Locked onto the Mono right now. Mono gets secured. Ice Golem freezes up the core. Town Hall is activated. Taking damage from the Witches and the Warden. Witches should be able to secure the Town Hall, and they do. Single target's locked onto the Larry, gets the single target down. Another single target locks onto another one. Uses a jump spell to get through. RC came in from second base, has the ability still, takes out the scatter shot. Next is a single target Inferno. Bears come around, they're going to tank the Wizard Tower. Single target's locked on, doing damage. Fox is still there. Super Minions come out of the Flame Flinger, help out. RC still has ability coming down towards home, locked onto the Ricochet Cannon. RC goes invisible. Taking out the Mortar now at home along with the air defense. Has to deal with another Mortar, Archer Tower, Wizard Tower, and a Shrunken Archer Tower, double cannon. RC still has ability though. Here goes the ability, he's good. So it was good recovery from messing up the Fireball. GG's. 96. 99 and 100. WSA, we stay active. Black opens up with a triple. All right, Mega Soltan will be coming in here in about 45 seconds. That was solid. Recovery from that fireball, because he definitely didn't want to hit that air defense. He got the ricochet cannon with it, though. That helped. Anytime you can get the Rico cannons down, those do so much damage. Alright, our next attack window is now open. We're going to try and change up this playlist a little bit. Here we go. Coming with a Hydra attack, it looks like. Spiky Ball, Earthquake, or Vamp Stash, Spiky Ball. Queen has Long Arrow, goes through from first base to third base. Warden has Heel Tome Eternal. RC has Hog and Haste. Didn't get either one of the sweepers. Queen taking heavy damage from the multi-archer tower along with the Unicorn. Queen's going to be able to get down the multi-archer tower, though. The Unicorn goes down. Uses a recall on the Queen. Here comes the Queen back in at home. Sends in a baby dragon to clean up at first. Brings in a balloon with some dragons. More balloons come in between home and first. Dragon Riders come in. Warden has a blimp still. Uses a rage spell. Here comes the blimp. Going into double sweepers. Has a clone spell, but there's supposed to be no clone in this. This is Perky Cup. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there. We have another match with a clone. He uses the clone. This attack is going to get voided from Mega Soltan. Draws out the tornado, uses a freeze spell. Van Wham, welcome in. Town Hall does get secured, but again, it's a clone spell and there's no clone. No clone, no Root Riders. Still has the RC. RC comes in from first base side. Big rip from Mega Soltan. RC goes up to the second base side. Dragon's getting locked onto by the Mono. Monolith is the Dragon Riders helping take out the Monolith along with the Dragons. Mono goes down. RC pops ability at second. Giant Bombs come out. Hurt some of the Hogs, but don't kill them. This is going to triple, but it's not going to count. Unless it's a 1-star penalty, I'm not sure. But it definitely is not a triple. Darn. Van Wham wins the DJ Bucks. I'm going to try and look up the Perky Cup rulebook real quick. Because I know it says that there's no... strictly prohibited. Use of timed hits. Root Riders and Clone Spell are strictly prohibited. Yep. If your match is claimed by a streamer, you need to give access into the clan. It doesn't say what the penalty is though. They use the Clone Spell. There's no clone, no Root Riders. It says right here in the rulebook. I'm looking at it right now. Strictly prohibited. And the use of 3 Super Troops if there's the 3rd Super Troop in the event. Skeleton Trap gets sprung up on the Flame Flinger. Archer's there to help out the skeleton. Kill the skeletons with a Barbarian. Flame Flinger's in at first base side. Coming with a Lalo. Warden has Angry Jelly. King has Rage and Gauntlet. Queen has Frozen Arrow, Mirror. Warden has Fireball and Haste. Or Fireball, Rage. Haste and Hogs on the RC. So we're going to count that as a negative attack for our payouts. Angry Jelly working on the, or the Warden with the Angry Jelly working on the Expo. Healers in there. Minion cleaning up some of the trash buildings. So right now this war is really 3-0 when it comes to payouts. Because the guy used the clone spell. Queen locks onto the Warden. Takes out the enemy Queen. Draws out some of the CC. Uses the invisibilities. Fireball goes in. Gets the Rage Spell Tower. Multi-Archer Tower. Activates the Town Hall. Flame Flinger getting hit by the Tesla. Takes out the Flame Flinger. Super Minions come out of the Flame Flinger and take out the Tesla. Warden's stuck on with the Queen on the Ice Golem. Sends in a Coco Loon to help the healers. Super Minions trying to take out the Wizard Tower, locked on to by the Scatter Shot. Draws up another Tesla. Uses an invisibility for the Queen and the Warden. Takes out the Ricochet Cannon. Here comes the King. Queen's locked onto the Tesla. Draws up a Skeleton Trap. Here comes some Minions to clean up in at third base. Super Minions unable to take out that Wizard Tower. Super Wall breaks into the Eagle compartment in between first and home. King goes to ability. Giant Gauntlet Rage. Headhunter comes in to help out. King on King crime. Super Wall break comes in again, but does not make it. Has to send another one. Sends in 2 more. There's 1. That one gets through. The next one comes in. Does not make it through. Gets hit by the Warden statue. Single target's locked onto the Warden. Warden getting healed up. Warden goes down. Here comes the Lalo in from second base. Rage Spell activates the Town Hall. Scatter Shot. Multi-Inferno. Everything raged up. Pops the RC ability. Draws out enemy Ice Golems. Queen goes to ability with the clones. Locks onto a wall. RC's locked onto the Ice Golems right now. RC's getting melted by the Town Hall. RC goes down. Loons are slowly dying off. Queen does make it through, but locks onto the Town Hall and Ice Golems. Ice Golems freeze up the Queens. Clone Queens disappear. Trying to get the healed Queens to get the Town Hall. Should be able to secure the Town Hall with the Queen here. Monolith locks on to the Baby Dragon. Giant Bomb or Black Bombs come up to the healers. Healers go disappearing. Monolith locks onto the Queen. It's going to be a 96% 2-star. But again, with Mega Soltan's penalty, it's really 5-0 right now. Because they used the clone. People just being careless and not checking, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. You got to check your armies. Next attack window is now open. That's bad management. Yeah, but the management doesn't hit the attack button. You gotta know as a player. The person who got his attack used to got voided. Yeah. So right now it's 5-0. That's huge. This one's coming with a Lalo. Queen charge variety. Has Frozen Arrow Invis on the Queen, Rage and Gauntlet, or Rage and Gauntlet on the King. Warden has Eternal and Heal. RC has Hog and Haste. Flame Flinger coming in behind the Queen, helping to get the Teslas. Sends in a Coco Loon to protect the healers. Gets the bomb tower secured at first base. Trying to clear out that first base compartment. RC on Queen Crime at first. Ricochet Cannon's also locked out, taking out the Unicorn. RC goes down. Queen takes out the Ricochet Cannon. Steps outside to get the gold pump. Comes back inside. Multi-Inferno locks onto the Queen. Sends in a super wall break and a rage. Gives access to the Multi-Inferno compartment. Queen steps up. Scatter shot taking heavy damage. Queen adds Force 2 ability. Gets the scatter shot down. Multi-Archer tower goes down. Flame Flinger's still putting in work going up the second base side. Brings in the King and a Hog. Trying to draw out the CC probably. Freezes the Multi-Inferno. Or the Monolith. Multi-Inferno's locked onto the King. Flame Flinger's locked onto the Multi-Inferno. Queen's beating on a wall. Not stepping up towards the Town Hall. Rip the Queen. Queen's gonna pull out the CC. Has to deal with all the archers coming out in the ice columns. And the Headhunter. King went to ability. Did secure the Monolith. The Phoenix is on the King right now. King does go down. Phoenix is still alive. Queen's dealing with the ice columns right now. Gets frozen out. Flame Flinger coming in. Gonna lock onto the Rage Spell Tower and probably activate the Town Hall. That bomb should hit the Town Hall. It does. Flame Flinger gets locked onto. Super Minions start firing on the Town Hall. Raining the rockets in. Super Minions secure the Town Hall. Holy cow. All the bombs come up on the Super Minions. They did their job, though. Here comes the Lalo coming in from third base side with the RC. RC has Fox. Multi-Inferno goes down, freezes the scatter shot. RC's locked onto the sweeper. Lava Hound, more Lalo comes in from home base side. Queen's still working on going towards the Eagle now. Locks onto the Eagle artillery. RC pops ability, gets the Eagle down with the Hogs. 25 seconds left in the attack. Warden statue goes down, gets down the cannon. Wizard Tower's the last defense standing, then it's just cleanup. Has lots of balloons, lots of troops. Mega Soltan answering back with a triple, so now it's really 5-3. Don't rely on any manager to tell you nothing. Use your brain and read the rules yourself. Yep. Facts. That's kind of harsh, but it's true. It's the truth. It's definitely the truth. I mean, it says in there, clones, root riders, strictly prohibited. It's bold. I could try and show you guys after the match if you want to see it. It doesn't really matter, but I'm just telling you how we're doing it. For the payout wise. Anytime it says strictly prohibited, I'm voiding the attack. Here comes a Lalo. This looks like it's going to be a Zap Quake variety Lalo. See what he's going to get his value with. King has Raged Gauntlet. Queen has Puppet and Viz. Warden has Eternal Heal. RC has Hog and Haste. Where's he going to zap? Zap Samato. Okay. Here comes a sneaky goblin getting the gold pump. Another sneaky or a regular goblin comes in, trying to draw out Teslas. There's a Tesla. King comes in at home. Super wall breaks into the home base compartment. Giant gets melted. King's locked onto by Multi-Archer and Expo. Sends in another super wall break for the Queen. Queen draws up a skeleton trap. Has to deal with the ricochet cannon. King goes big. Raged. Two Giants come in to deal with the ricochet cannon. They're going to get melted quick. Ice Golem comes in, dealing with the enemy Queen. Ice Golem's going to pop. Skeleton trap comes out. King gets locked onto by single target, force to Phoenix mode. Here comes the archers out of the defensive CC. Some of them get caught in the poison. Queen locks on, takes out the ricochet cannon. Another skeleton trap comes up. Queen's got to deal with. King did go down. Witches spawning skeletons for the Queen. Still has to deal with the witch and the skeletons. That witch is going to be a nightmare. Queen still has ability. But the Queen's probably going to get forced to ability because of that witch. Yo, thank you for the follow. Queen locks onto the air defense, does go to ability. Eagle comes in, almost takes out the Queen. Queen gets healed up a little bit. Here comes the Lalo in from the third base side. RC locks onto the single target Inferno. RC goes invisible. Queen does go down to the Eagle artillery. Healer's trying to transfer over to the RC. Uses the Warden ability, sends in the blimp. Sweeper's pushing, triggers some bombs. Uses a rage spell. Sweeper's still pushing the blimp. Blimp gets black bombed and makes it to the town hall. Has a Yeti bomb. All the bombs come out. Town hall gets secured. Warden working his way up towards second base from third. Here comes a Lalo in from the first base side. Backside Lalo. RC did pop ability, and RC went down, but the Fox is still helping clean up. Diggy's still working with the Warden. Has to deal with the enemy King. Lalo coming in, single target, scatter shots, still protecting the single target. Eagle's still bringing down the pain. Cannot take out the Eagle. This is looking like a defense. Has 2 freezes left, but I don't know if he can get to it. Diggy stuns the Eagle. Diggy gets taken out by the Warden statue. Eagle goes down. Single target scatter shot's going to kill the minions. Everything's stuck on the King right now. Enemy King, one of the best air defenses in the game. We know that. Trying to get down some of the percentage points here. Single target comes in, freezes, trying to get down the Warden statue. He has another freeze still. Minion's gonna go out towards first base. Warden locks onto the Expo. Freezes it just before the Warden died. Almost would have been able to get 94, 95, 96%, but time. So remember, guys, it's really 7-3 right now. Pit King, thank you so much for the follow. If I'm mispronouncing that, I'm sorry. VIP King. First time chatter, welcome in, man. Yeah, Mega Soltan had a clone spell that they used in one of their attacks, so it's going to get voided. So we're subtracting 3 stars from Mega Soltan. Here comes the, he's got Dragon Riders, Balloons, Flame Flinger. King has Raging Gauntlet, Queen has Freeze and Invis, Eternal and Heal on the Warden, and RC has Hog and Haste. Flame Flinger's working on Wizard Tower right now. Yeti's distracted. Yeti's trying to take out the gold storage. King's hitting the Yeti. Yeti mites pop, get down the Archer Tower. Here comes the Queen with a couple Coco Loons. This is going to be a Queen charge with a mixture of Dragon Riders and Balloons. Has no clone. That's good. Super Wall breaks into the first base compartment. Uses a Rage spell. Flame Flinger's locked onto the bomb tower. Queen utilizing the Rage with the healers, draws up a Skeleton Trap and pulls out the enemy CZ. Ice Golems and Archers come out. King goes big down at home, trying to fight the enemy RC. Had King on RC Crime. Queen's going to get frozen up on the Ice Golems from has a poison spell there. King's going to go to the Ricochet Cannon. King has Phoenix, so he will be able to secure the Ricochet Cannon. Super Wall breaks over towards the Expo. Uses another Rage spell on the healers for the Queen. Queen draws out the poison spell. Super Wall breaks into the Town Hall compartment. Queen's locked onto the Town Hall. Queen's going to secure the Town Hall. Walk up towards first base. Here comes the Dragon Riders and Warden. Again, he has Eternal and Heal on the Warden. Coming with the RC also. Loses one of the Dragon Riders. Queen's still raged up, working on the first base side. Freezes the multi-archer tower and single target Inferno. Monolith. Sweeper's still there, pushing the Dragon Riders back. Freezes it again. Uses the Skeleton Trap to distract the Monolith. Dragon Riders go in there. One of them goes down to a black bomb. Queen working on the Clan Castle. Dragon Riders secure the Monolith. Have to get that Sweeper down, and they do. RC still has ability, has an Invis, pops the RC ability. Coming up towards second base, gets the scatter shot down. RC on Queen Crime. RC takes out the Queen and then goes for the Expo. RC goes down. Queen's banging on a wall. Still has Queen ability with the healers, but only 30 seconds left in the attack. Solid attack, but man, time consuming for sure with the Queen charge. Expo locks onto the Unicorn. Unicorn goes down. Now the Expo's locked onto the Queen. Sends in the Headhunter. Gets down the Queen little queen barrack thing. Healer's trying to keep the queen alive. Queen is slowly taking a lot of damage. Headhunter's working on the expo. Sends in another headhunter. Draws out all the ricochet cannon. Drew the fire to the queen. Ripped the ricochet cannon. 94% 2-star coming in from Mega Soltan. So it's 7-5 right now. I don't think percentage is going to matter in this war, just as long as Black team or We Stay Active Black keeps attacking and doesn't have disconnects and stuff. I think they're going to win by default because Mega Soltan with that clone in the very first attack, that's a void attack. That's huge. Can't get that off of the match. You just restarted my other phone, and instead of entering my password, I entered join. Punisher. Alright, here comes our next attack. This is We Stay Active Black. Coming in on Mega Soltan. Coming with Super Witches. Brings in a Coco Loon, draws out some Teslas. Fireball Rage on the Warden. King has Earthquake Boots and Giant Gauntlet. Queen has Puppets and Invis. RC has Hog and Haste. There goes the Fireball. Didn't see all the buildings that it got down, but the Poison Spell Tower was one of them. Ricochet Cannon still stand. Warden has Frosty. Working down towards home. Super Witches pull the Warden down. Brings in the Siege Barracks in at third base with some P.E.K.K.A.s and the Queen coming out of the Siege Barracks. Queen also comes in at third. King comes in with the Super Witches, helps support. Super Wall breaks into the Ricochet Cannon compartment and air defense. Baby Dragon helped funnel in, getting everything to push in. Draws out the enemy CC, looks like Ice Golems and Archers. Has a poison spell there for those. Sprinkles in some Druids. Super Minions come out of the Siege Barracks. Single target is locked onto a Skeleton Trap right now. Queen comes in to help take out the single target. Single target is locked onto the Queen with the Expo. Single target forces the ability. Queen still alive. Has a jump spell to access the Town Hall. Stuck in a tornado right now. Queen's gonna lock onto the Scatter Shot, Poison, Expo, Town. Queen goes down. Healers transfer over to the Witches. RC comes in from third base side, gonna go up towards second. Town Hall's activated and taken out. King pushing through. King still has Earthquake Boots. Those go off. Give access to the Monolith. Open up the whole rest of the base. King goes big, takes out the Mono. Scattershot gets frozen up in Expo. Sweeper gets taken out. So the healers are able to help heal up along with the Druids in there. The Druids are now in bear form. RC's working at second base, getting down the mortar. Has some cleanup troops around second. Multi-Archer Tower goes down to the Super Witches. King already went down, and the Phoenix just got melted by the single. Single locks onto a Super Witch, has to deal with the enemy King. RC pops ability, has no more spells, no more troops. Single target is locked on. Single target gets taken out by the RC and Hogs. First base compartment is cleared minus the Wizard Tower and Tesla. Skeleton Trap comes up to help distract the Hogs with some mini bombs. 35 seconds left on the clock. This is a GG's coming in from We Stay Active Black. Let's go. What a match. Minus the penalty. Great attacks from We Stay Active Black, though. Mega Soltan coming in with some good ones, too. They go back up 10-8. Well, it's really 10-5. They did 4 attacks, so it's their turn to hit. Mega Soltan's up next. Clash with Mr. Mills, welcome in, man. What happened with your clone? You can't have a clone. And Mega Soltan. Here comes Super Witches. King has Spiky Ball Earthquake Boots. Queen has Frozen Arrow and Puppet. Fireball Rage on the Warden. RC has Rocket Spear, Seek and Shield. What happened? One of the players on Mega Soltan in the very first attack used a clone spell, and it's banned. Sends in the Warden, has to freeze the enemy Warden, deal with the enemy King. Sends in a Coco Loon. Yeah, the very first attack. And it says strictly prohibited Root Riders and Clone in the rulebook. So that's avoided attack. Archer comes in at home, helping clean up with the Warden, draws out the Tesla, gets the Tesla and Warden statue down. Fireball goes in, gets down the Mono, Expos, Bomb Towers. Great Fireball, weakens the Eagle, but the Eagle's getting healed back up. Here comes the Super Witches in. Brings in the King at first base with the Queen and Siege Barracks, all coming in. Super Wall breaks into the first base compartment. Eagle's locked onto some Larrys right now. Skeletons and the Witches are taking out the enemy Queen, draw out the Poison Tower. Dump spells into the CC Eagle Scattershot compartment. Draws out the enemy CC, which is Archers and Ice Golems. Multi-Inferno goes down to the Super Witches. King goes big, or pops the Earthquake Boots and Spiky Ball. Gets access to the Expo and Scattershot. Druids helping heal up the Queen and the P.E.K.K.A.s. Valkyries come out of the Siege Barracks. Rages in the core, gets the Eagle down. Town Hall's activated. Town Hall gets locked onto by the Queen. RC comes in, pops ability right away with Seek and Shield Rocket Spear. Third base side, has to deal with a Tesla farm at third base. Witch is coming through, busting through the wall with the King. Still has another Druid left. RC already popped ability, but has Fox and is clearing out that third base compartment. King beating through the walls with the Witches. RC locks onto the Ricochet Cannon. Ricochet Cannon is locked on. Druid has one Druid, a Valkyrie, some cleanup left. Super Witch is locked onto the air defense, takes that out. Has a rage spell also for this backside, second base side. Single target is there. Uses the rage spell for the multi-archer tower for the RC. RC locks onto the cannon, then locks onto the single target. Should go invisible one more time. RC does. Just enough to secure that single target. That's all he needs. Still 18 seconds left on the clock. Lots of cleanup left. Has to get 2 elixir storages and a multi-archer tower. 10 seconds left on the clock. I think we're going to time fail here. Mega Amin, great try. 5 seconds left. Holy cow. Builder Hut. Oh, 97% 2-star. What an attack. Yeah, it was right here. The very first attack. Oh, that was the first attack from Mega Soltan, sorry. There it is right there, the clone spell. He cloned the balloons on the Town Hall. And there's the clone. Here we go. E-Drags. King has Rage and Gauntlet, switches to a Blimp. Queen has Long Arrow, sends the Long Arrow through. Got one of the sweepers, it looks like. Warden has Heal and Eternal. RC has Rocket Spear and Seek and Shield. Queen has access to the Tesla. Frosty's getting beat up. Recalls the Queen out of there. Sends in a Barbarian for cleanup at third and at home. Trying to get some of the trash building. Super Barbs. Queen gets recalled back in at third base. Sends in the E-Drags in between home and third. Balloons in behind. Go in front. Warden comes in. Blimp comes in. Goes with the early Warden ability and a Rage right in the core. Trying to get to the Blimp to the top. Oh! Right into the tornado! Can the Blimp stay alive? Poison spell gets deployed. Blimp makes it to the Town Hall. Yeti Bomb comes out. Freezes the Town Hall. Yetis are gonna secure the Town Hall. Defensive Ice Golem's gonna freeze everything up. E-Drag still putting in work. Has the RC. Brings the king to ability at second base. Queen gets down to gold storage. Has to deal with that Eagle artillery still. Multi-archer tower putting in tons of damage in the core. Scatter shots. Everything's going off in that core. Single targets lock onto the E-Drag at first base side. Freezes the single target. Sends in the ice column pops. RC comes in from second base side. Locks onto the single target. Puts a ricochet or skeleton spell in to distract the ricochet cannon. RC goes invisible. Queen works on the scatter shot. Queen has the Eagle locked onto her. Has no more ability on the RC. RC locks on, takes out the ricochet cannon. Has to deal with the enemy king. Headhunter comes in to do that. Giant bombs kill the headhunter. Take out the headhunter. Rocket spears hitting the skeletons. RC turns onto the king. Queen beating on a wall to get to the Eagle. Freezes the single target Inferno. RC gets over to that. This is going to be a triple if he has enough time. Queen's locked onto the Eagle and secures the Eagle. RC gets hit by the Eagle. Queen coming out and around. RC's going to get the gold storage. This is going to be a triple. Great matchup. $99 or $100. Whew. $97 to $78. So if we wouldn't use that clone and they triple, they could still win this. Because that would get them to 98 if they triple. But there's no way they can win now with that using that clone spell. UJ5, you still with us, buddy? U5J. Do you have access? Are you in one of those clans that you asked me to cast in the Alpha Cup? Whether it's Stay United or Peak Dynasty, the match at 3 o'clock. All right, here comes Mega Mazar. Coming with Super Witches. King has Earthquake, Boot, Spiky Ball. Queen has Mirror and Puppet. Warden has Fireball. Sends it right away in. Gets down a Ricochet Cannon and Expo. Didn't see what else. RC has Rocket Spear, Seek and Shield. Super Witches come in at second base. Pulls the Warden up towards second. Baby Dragon draws out a Tesla. Wizard comes in to help take that out. Druids come in to help out heal the witches. Sends in the Siege Barracks and the Queen down at first base side. King comes in with the Super Witches at second. Druids come in, helping heal up the witches, drops a Rage spell. Gives access with the Super Wall Breaker into the Mono Eagle compartment. Enemy CC comes out, poisons that. Archers and Ice Columns. Uses a jump spell into the both of Multi-Inferno compartments. Monolith gets taken out. Eagle goes down next. Warden's locked on and getting melted by some single targets. Druid's helping keep the Warden alive. Enemy Tornado gets triggered. Everything's raged up defensive-wise in that core. Taking a lot of DPS right now, defensive-wise. Queen's working it down the first base side. King goes, activates the Town Hall with the Earthquake and Spiky Ball. Uses an invisibility in the core, trying to keep the Super Witches alive. King's in Phoenix mode. RC comes in with the Seek and Shield and Rocket Spear from third base side. Locks onto a double cannon. Expo locks onto the RC. RC goes invisible. Sends in some wizards for cleanup and archers. Got to get the Town Hall down. Druids, the last Druid turns to Bear. RC comes in rage to help take out the Town Hall. Goes invisible, but the King comes over. RC does secure the Town Hall, but goes into the giant Giga Bomb and gets melted. Super Witches lock onto the Builder Hut. Queen's beating on a wall with the Bear. Queen getting healed up. Phoenix is locked onto the King. King kills the Fox. Wizards helping clean up. Still has a minute left in the attack. This is going to triple out. But again, like I said, it's not going to matter with that using the clone in that first attack. Phoenix gets taken out, uses an invis, gets the King distracted. 50 seconds left. Witch is still beating on a wall, but the queen's going to walk around and be able to get these last bit of buildings. Larry's going to distract the king. Here comes the witches around. After they almost got the wall broken, the witches decided to walk around. GG's on the attack, though. Tough luck on that first one, but great attack. All right. So they win the war technically, but technically they lose it because they use the clone spell. So we're going to do our payout. And we stay active black. Complete. All right, guys. I got to go pee. I'm going to have a smoke and have some lunch. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. We're going to be doing Alpha Cup, Stay United versus Peak Dynasty at 3, but I'm going to be back way before that. I'm going to be back, like I said, in about 10-15 minutes. I'm going to just pound down a couple sandwiches. So make sure you guys are here for 3 o'clock. Stay United versus Peak Dynasty. Thank you to both sides, the Perky Cup, WSA, Black, We Stay Active Black, and Mega Soltan for allowing me to cast this. Good luck going forward.